What's good, YouTube? As you all know, it's kind of hard to get past defenders in Madden 25. So I did some labbing, I worked on all the moves, and today I'm going to teach you how to execute those moves with the maximum efficiency so you can get the best separation. So if the video is any help, be sure to drop a like, it goes a long way. And if you're looking for more Madden content like tutorials and gameplay, hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. But let's just get right to it. First move is going to be the juke move. This is me flicking my right analog stick to the right, and then the left, and then the right. Pretty solid move. Honestly, if you have a defender on your hip, it might be worth it to just do this regular juke move, but honestly, the best juke is gonna be the turbo juke. So to do the turbo juke, you wanna hold the turbo button or the sprint button, and then you wanna flick the right analog stick in the direction you wanna juke. And then honestly, to get maximum separation, you wanna flick your left analog stick in the direction that you're juking in. So if I'm running to the right and I wanna juke to the left, then I'm gonna flick my right analog stick to the left while I'm juking, and then I'm gonna push my left analog stick to the left. Very simple concept, right? Just hold turbo, and whatever direction you flick to, that's where your left analog stick goes. So if I wanna juke to the left stick is gonna push to the left. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to do a double juke. So to double juke, you really just wanna let him finish his animation, and then you wanna flick the right stick into whatever direction you wanna juke in. If you try to do it too quick, and you just try to spam it, he's gonna end up doing something like this, and that's not what you want. You can do it without the turbo too. This is the regular juke with this is the regular double juke with no turbo. Pretty good. Again, it's solid. It's very situational. I just prefer to do the turbo juke most of the time because I can get good separation. I might be able to break out for a whole lot of yards, and I don't know, it's just better in my opinion. Next is gonna be the spin move. So this is gonna be the spin move. You just tap B. This is what happens when you tap B while you're just running in, straight direction. And then this is gonna be the spin that you're gonna wanna get, right? So this is me holding turbo, and then when I press B, I'm flicking my left analog stick in the opposite direction. So if I'm running to the right and I'm holding turbo, I'm pressing B, and when I press B, I'm flicking to the left. So flick, push to the right, flick, push to the left. Very simple. Again, you're just holding turbo, and wherever your left stick goes, or whatever direction you want to spin in, that's where you put your left stick. So if I'm running to the right and I want to spin to the left, then I simply, I hold turbo, I press B, and I flick my left stick to the left. And then same thing with the juke. You can do a double spin. You just gotta let him finish his animation. And yeah, no, these spins look really good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They made spins a lot better in this game compared to last year. And then you can mix them up. You can go juke into the spin. Next, I'm going to show you guys the back juke. The back juke is going to be diagonal down. So diagonal down to the right, diagonal down to the left. So if I'm going to the right, diagonal down to the left. If I'm going left, diagonal down to the right. If your opponent is doing a lot of cut sticks, just hurdle him like this. Just press Y or triangle. You can't jurtle anymore. I don't know why they took jurtling out the game. I thought it was really fun, but you are more likely to fumble if you do this hurdle. So again, only if your opponent is doing like cut stick tackles, maybe you're on 4th down and you just really need a first, you can just try to, jump over him and pray. But it's a very situational move. It's definitely not something you can just spam. Next is going to be the stop and go. Very simple. Right here, I'm holding turbo, and you can hold turbo when you do this, but basically you just let go of the L stick and then just like burst into whatever direction you want to go in. So right here, I'm holding turbo, I'm using the L stick, I let go of the L stick, and then I just flick it to the left, let go, flick to the right. Next, I'm going to show you guys the hezi step or the dead leg. It has a lot of names. Basically, you're holding turbo, and then you hold the right stick down, and then when he starts doing this weird like skip animation, that's how you know you're doing it. The thing about this move is it just makes defenders dumb out. So you want to follow it up with like a juke or a spin, just like that. But I don't know what it is, but defenders just like, they cannot stop it. You do have to be careful with this move. You can fumble if you don't do this right. It really comes down to like stick skill and like timing. But again, boom, like this, and then throw in the juke or a spin, and then you're good. So turbo, hold the right stick down, and then I can do a spin out of it. I can do a juke out of it. That's not a good juke, hold on. Just like that, there we go. So that's pretty much all the moves. Again, you can chain all these together. You can go into the juke, to the spin, hezi step, another spin, spin, juke. Almost forgot to mention, when you do the juke, you don't want to be facing the sidelines. Because see, if I'm facing the sidelines and I juke, I'm just getting this small boost upfield, and it's just not effective. So what you want to do is you want to face the end zone when you do the juke. So if I'm running to the side, I want to look straight before I juke, right? That way I can get more separation and this boost to the side. So to put it simply, you want to be facing this way. You don't want to be facing this way. You don't want to be facing this way. So whatever direction you're in, you want to round it up and go forward a little bit and then juke. That way you can go like more horizontal across the field. Next move is going to be the quick cut. To do this, you just want to tap L2 or LB and then turbo into whatever direction you want to go in. So right here, if I want to go to the left, tap L2 or LB, and I'm going to get this cut. So if I don't do it, I'm going to get this more rounded step. And I don't even see anything about it in the game, but I mean, you can just see it. Right here, I can get solid cuts with my left stick. But if I quick cut, he does that little cut, and it's way sharper. I think it's way more effective. Again, there's nothing in the game that says you can do this. It's not like in the controls, but I mean, I'm doing it right now. Like, you can see the difference. The cuts are they're just so much better. They're way more precise. So this is what happens when I cut without LB. You do hold your momentum a little better, but the cuts just aren't as sharp. So you can get away with it, but I don't know. I just want to know what I'm doing. If I want a sharp cut, I'm going to tap LB. He's going to get a little bit of a stop, and he just attacks the angle so much better in my opinion. But that's going to be all the moves and how to perform them with the maximum efficiency. Now I'm going to hop into some gameplay and execute them just so I can show you guys some situational examples. So again, I'm holding turbo while I do all of these moves. Gonna spin for the easy first down. Probably could have hit a quicker double spin for more yards. Also, when you're doing these moves, you do want to flick that left analog stick in the direction. So boom, when I did that juke, I'm flicking my left analog stick to the left. Boom, outside, there we go. Good spin. Matter of fact, let me try one more move. Try this hezzy step juke. Yes sir, the hezzy step. Okay, we got tackled, but you saw the hezzy step did confuse the defender. So just looking at the replay, I hit the hezzy step, and then the computer just dumbs out, bro. I don't know why, but it's something in the programming. When you hit that hezzy step, and then you follow it with a juke or a spin, the defender they don't know what to do. Even if Devontae Smith wasn't there for the block, I would have got past that guy with ease, and then it just would have been a touchdown. And then let me see if I can just get a dive off real quick. I didn't show this in the tutorial, but yeah, so if you just hold turbo and then you hit square or X, you can just dive over your O-line, and it's just a very effective move for getting into the end zone. Sometimes you get an animation where you straight up jump over your O-lineman. It's actually insane. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do it right here. Okay, nope, couldn't get it, but yeah, in some cases you can dive like way above your O-line. It doesn't make any sense, but you can just completely jump over the D-line and the O-line, punch it in the end zone. It's just a good move for like on the 1 yard line. But that's it for the video, man. If this was any help, again, be sure to drop a like. If you're looking for more Madden content, hit the subscribe button. I got plenty of gameplay on the way. I will bring tutorials if whatever comes to mind. But I appreciate y'all for watching as always. I'll catch y'all next time, and I'm out.